Hi, it's Stephen here from Sign of a Nation Wave, and this is day 27 of the August Daily Draws. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Eight of Cups. Perhaps we're in search of something new. Something that we emotionally and spiritually connect with. These cups here may represent something that we've connected with, maybe even people we've connected with, but it's time to move on from whatever it is we're choosing to move away from. That doesn't mean because there's anything bad about these things. It could in some cases, but generally speaking, I don't believe it means that there's anything bad about them. I just think that maybe they've served their time and it's time to go in search of new connections, new spiritual quest, maybe. Maybe the way we connect with the world and the universe in general and with ourselves and others, maybe it's time for that to change. Maybe it's not leaving people, but connecting with them in a newer, fresher, and perhaps more sustainable way. That could be it as well. You don't have to physically leave them and not be in contact. It can be for some situations, but it doesn't mean it's more in your spirit that you're moving away. You're moving to something better, and it can still be with old relationships. But you connect with them in a new, more fresher, vibrant way. Maybe the way that you connected before worked for a time, but you've grown out of that, and it's time to learn a new way of connection. Whatever the scenario that this is, it's a little bit like when we had the Fool, where we're setting out on a new adventure. We're going to get new experiences. And yes, maybe challenges along the way, when we were talking about the Fool yesterday. So this is another kind of journey, but a spiritual, emotional journey. And it may be just, dealing with the way that we apply our beliefs, the way that our emotions connect with others differently to what they used to. Maybe a deeper, maybe more dimensions to it because we've grown in certain areas, and the way that we've changed as a person. So the way we've grown, and so maybe we've grown out of some of the old ways and we're looking now for the new ways of branching out, connecting, of developing good spiritual and emotional connections and relationships, both with the universe, with other people, and with ourselves. So maybe bringing some new dimensions into our spiritual path. But we are on a quest to find those new things. And it's going to be a journey, again, of discovery, which would fit what we've been having so far about having discovery, a journey of discovery, and all these different things that we've had a theme of particularly over the past few days. So see this as something to be embraced, as something to be exciting, to be adventurous. Yes, as I say, there may be challenges along the way, embracing anything new and bringing it into your life and making it a part of you, it can be a challenging and uncomfortable process at times, but we get used to it and we change and adapt far quicker than we might realize and imagine that we could. And it's that adaptability, that ability to keep moving forward in our journey and not be stuck in the past ways of doing things, but always ready to be our true selves as always, but perhaps to be our true selves in new, more expressive ways than we have been before. That doesn't negate what we've done and who we've been and how we've done things before. That was right for the time. Now there's different ways now. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new beginning, and this is a new chance for us to explore some new things. And maybe we'll use some of the old ways, but maybe adapt them up a bit, sort of like update them to our current situation and the way, at the core, they may be the same kind of things, but they'll be done a little bit differently to match our current circumstances. And that's the kind of adaptability and the moving forward that I believe this card represents. So it's just telling us to be ready, to be prepared, to embrace new things, and be ready, be prepared as well to move on from the familiar. The familiar can give us a sense of security, but it can also hold us in a certain condition that we're supposed to grow beyond. So embrace the new and what the new will bring to you. Okay, so this is what the oracle cards want to say in the matter. Here we go. Bakery, we've had this at least a couple of times, and it's take the time to diligently practice and refine your craft. So practice and refine. Maybe it's a refinement of your craft. Whatever it is, whatever practice, whatever path you follow, it's not an abandonment, but a refinement of your path, a change, putting fresh ingredients to see if the outcome is an improved version. You may still be making a loaf of bread, but it may be an improved and better loaf of bread than you've made before because you've changed things up a bit. You've learnt some things through the process of doing things, and now you're in a better state now to be able to try new things and improve things, refine things. Success will follow as soon as you savor each little victory along the way. And it will be maybe step by step. It won't be automatically overnight, this change. But by every little step forward, celebrate that. It doesn't have to be a giant stride. Little steps can be celebrated along the way. The important thing is that we're moving in the right direction. And I believe that's the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 28. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.